Marhaba wa ahla wa sahla fikum. Hope you're all well and are having a wonderful day. Welcome to another session of Levantine Arabic reading comprehension aimed at absolute beginners. Most of the vocabulary in the text is basic. However, some of you might find certain vocabulary a little bit difficult, so I would definitely recommend to write them down, and most importantly, treat this as a template where you could change some of the vocabulary and tailor it to you. And if you want to give it a try and make one, then don't forget to leave in the comment section below and I'll definitely give you some feedback on that. Initially, and as always, I will read it word for word and equally translate it word for word. I'm not going to give it an overall translation because the meaning will be clear. After I have done from the reading word for word and translating, I'll give it a slow read, and this is your chance if you want to do some self-dictation or practice some of these vocabulary and perhaps imitate my pronunciation, and that would hopefully help you to pronounce some of these words that you might find them a little bit difficult. Without further ado, let's start. Sarah. Sarah, it's a proper name, so Sarah. Ismi Sarah. Ismi, my name. Sarah is Sarah. My name is Sarah. Ismi Sarah. Ana min Syria. Ana, I am, that's a subject pronoun. Ana, I am. Min, from, that's a preposition. Ana min, I am from. Syria, Syria. Ana min Syria, I'm from Syria. Bil asl. Bil asl, originally, bi il asl. Bi il asl. Bil asl. Bil asl, originally. أنا من سوريا بالأصل. وساكنة, and I live. وساكنة. So that's the active participle for I feminine, asking and answering. وساكنة. ساكنة, and I live. هلا, now. وساكنة هلا, and I live now. في, in, at. Denmark, in the Denmark. في, in, at. Denmark, Denmark. في, in. مدينة, the city. Copenhagen. في, in, at. مدينة, the city. Copenhagen. Copenhagen, that's the city. اسمي سارة. أنا من سوريا بالأصل. وساكنة هلا في الدنمارك في مدينة كوبنهاجن. أنا مترجمة. أنا مترجمة. I'm a translator. أنا مترجمة. I'm a translator. ومتخصصة. ومتخصصة. أنا مترجمة. I'm a translator. ومتخصصة. Specializing. ومتخصصة and specializing. ومتخصصة specializing. في, in. الترجمة, the translation. الطبية, medical. الطبية, medical. الطبية. حصريا, specifically. حصريا, specifically or exclusively. حصريا. حصريا, specifically or exclusively. والترجمة, and the translation. و is and. الترجمة, the translation. من وإلى, from and to. من وإلى. من وإلى, from and to. اللغة, the language. الدنماركية, Danish. والعربية, Arabic. الدنماركية والعربية. So, من وإلى, from and to. زوجي دهان. زوجي دهان. زوجي, my husband. دهان, painter or painter and decorator. دهان. وبيشتغل, and he works. وبيشتغل. في, in, at. شركة, company. كبيرة, big, large. في شركة كبيرة. هو دايما مشغول بالليل. هو, he is. دايما, always. دايما, always. دايما. In dialect, if there are some vocabulary do have the hamza in the middle, or in terms of pronunciation would be the glottal stop. People tend to replace it with a lighter sound, which here would be the E. So people would say دايما instead of دائما, just to bear that in mind. مشغول, busy. مشغول, busy. بالليل, at night. B is in. الليل, night. بالليل, at night. زوجي دهان, my husband is a painter, a decorator. وبيشتغل, and he works. في شركة كبيرة, in company big, in a big company. هو دايما مشغول بالليل. هو دايما, he's always مشغول, busy بالليل, at night. أنا أحيانا. أنا أحيانا, I sometimes, meaning I'm sometimes. أنا أحيانا مشغولة كمان. أنا أحيانا مشغولة كمان. Sometimes I am busy as well. كمان, as well. Too. كمان, مشغولة, busy. أحيانا, sometimes. The location of these frequency adverbs could come at the beginning of a sentence or middle of the sentence or at the end of the sentence. It's very flexible in Levantine Arabic. لأنه, because, and that's a fixed pronunciation. لأنه. شغل الترجمة, the translation work. شغل الترجمة, the translation work. So شغل is work, that's the noun. بيشتغل, that's the verb. مشغولة, that's the adjective. Do you see the link between these vocabulary? This is what we call a morphology in Arabic, and morphology in Arabic is called صرف. لأنه شغل الترجمة هو, it is, مشاريع, projects. مشاريع, projects. مشاريع. لفترة. La, for, فترة is a period of time. محدودة, specific or limited, meaning this type of work doesn't go forever. You do a bit of a translation for a month, and after that, and wait, and hopefully you come across another project. أنا أحيانا مشغولة كمان. لأنه شغل الترجمة هو مشاريع لفترة محدودة. محدودة, specific or limited. فترة refers to a period of time without being very specific. أختي سوزان ساكنة في ألمانيا. أختي, my sister. Suzanne, it's a proper name. ساكنة, she lives. في, in, at. ألمانيا, Germany. وهي, and she is, مدرسة. وهي, and she is, مدرسة, teacher. مدرسة لغة, language, إنجليزية, English. وهي مدرسة لغة إنجليزية, and she's an English language teacher. في, in, at. وسط. وسط. وسط, in the middle or center. مدينة, the city. Berlin, Berlin. في وسط, center or middle, so that's وسط. وسط. مدينة, the city. Berlin, Berlin. وإلي أخ ساكن. وإلي, and I have. أخ, brother. ساكن, living. So ساكن, this is the active participle used for I masculine, you masculine, and he. And the one above was ساكنة, that's the feminine version, which would be used for I feminine, you feminine, and she asking and answering as well. وإلي, and I have. وإلي, and I have. أخ, a brother. ساكن, living. في, in. مدينة, the city. مدريد, Madrid. وبيشتغل, and he works, and he's working. تقني, technician. تقني, as a technician. تقني, technician. في, in, at. شركة, the company. سيات, Seat, the car manufacturer. في شركة سيات, the company Seat. Great, and now as we're done with the literal word-for-word translation, now I'm going to give it a slow read, and this is your chance if you want to do some self-dictation perhaps, or practice with me, or read along with me. So whichever suits you, then I'll definitely give it a try, but definitely give it a try and use this as a template and make one of yours, and let me know and leave in the comment section below. I'll give you some feedback on that. You could equally email me at any time, so please feel free. Hopefully this helps you. Let's start. Sara. اسمي سارة. أنا من سوريا بالأصل، وساكنة هلا في الدنمارك في مدينة كوبنهاجن. أنا مترجمة ومتخصصة في الترجمة الطبية حصريا، والترجمة من وإلى اللغة الدنماركية والعربية. زوجي دهان وبيشتغل في شركة كبيرة. هو دايما مشغول بالليل. أنا أحيانا مشغولة كمان، لأنه شغل الترجمة هو مشاريع لفترة محدودة. أختي سوزان ساكنة في ألمانيا، وهي مدرسة لغة إنجليزية في وسط مدينة برلين. وإلي أخ ساكن في مدينة مدريد، وبيشتغل تقني في شركة سيات. Great, and with that I'll end today's session. I hope you found this helpful and you enjoyed today's topic. And if you did, don't forget to give a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, as you'll always be notified if a new video is published. Equally, don't forget to give this text a try, read a couple of times, and try to write a text similar to this. You could always use English transliteration if writing is a little bit difficult for you. Till next time, stay safe. مع السلامة.